Yo, what's up guys, BeatsbyHcien here. In case this is your first time, and in today's video I have mixed with Bidon, and he's going to be explaining to you guys what dynamic EQ is and everything. And make sure you subscribe to his channel because I'm going to put the link to his channel on the description. And by the end of this course, you should understand what a dynamic EQ is, how to use it, and when to use it. Without being said, I'm going to catch you guys at the end of the video.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm having a collaboration with my friend HCA and we're breaking down how to use dynamic EQ. Now, let's go straight to it. And the vocals we'll be using is this vocal, and this is how it sounds.
Give you my all and all. Give you all my this and that. Tell me what you want, my dear. Yeah. Girl, if this love is a crime, I no mind if I go prison for you. If I still come back again after life, I go still come look for you.
Let me now break down how to use a dynamic EQ. A dynamic EQ is as similar as a compressor. Now, this compressor is similar with this compressor, just that the normal compressor compresses from 20 hertz down to 20,000 hertz, and it's compressing everything to get it even. Why a dynamic EQ is only fixed at a frequency that you don't want it to be competing with anything, and you want it that anytime it passes this threshold, it takes down these frequencies. Let me explain. Now, this has ratios and this has the threshold. Similar with the dynamic EQ here. It's just that this doesn't have a ratio, it has a fixed ratio. Some dynamic EQs has ratios, especially the analog ones. But this vocals now, with this far filter, I will be explaining how I can use the dynamic EQ. This is the way to activate the dynamic EQ. And this is also the similarities. This is the attack, and this is the release with this file filter Pro Q4. Now, when do you use a dynamic EQ? When you use a dynamic EQ is when you have a certain frequencies that triggers you, but at a certain time, or a particular time, it triggers you. But naturally, that frequencies, when it's low, the whole vocals or whatever instrument you're using it on, it sounds natural. But at certain time, when that frequency goes up, maybe the key of the song is, that one is going out of the key of the song, you tend to use a dynamic EQ to tame that frequency. Let me explain. This is the vocal. Let me bypass it. Then we'll explain what we'll do here.
Do you want money? Say you want body. Me, I no send, I go give you my all and all. Give you all my this and that. Tell me what you want, my dear. Yeah. Girl,
So as I can hear, I noticed there's a sound around the 10K range to the 8K. I feel like there's a sharpness in this vocal. So let's listen to the sharpness.
after life, I go still come.
I can notice from this 8,000 hertz, there's a sharpness. Now the difference is now, when you're EQing your normal, you can still use your Q value to make it tighter, which is normally you will hear the frequencies like this.
Still come look for you.
Now with this Q value, I can find a digital harshness here. There's a digital harshness in the mic. I can then come here and use the dynamic EQ and tame it down. And I'm hearing it here. See how it sounds again?
Look for you.
So that's the frequencies that is hashed here. As we have ratio, you can choose the amount. It's just like this is like the ratio. Choose the amount and level you want your dynamic EQ to go, not more than that. So most times I go for -3, sometimes -1.5. Just listen to the texture. The one thing you need to do is when you engage the dynamic EQ, some dynamic EQs are automatic and you use it in automatically getting the threshold, which is The same thing with the threshold in this Filter Pro Q4, but you could then manually adjust it like the normal threshold of your compressor. When you use your compressor, for instance, this compressor, this and this thresholds are the same thing. This attack here and this attack here are the same thing. This release and this release are the same thing. The only thing that is different is this works from the whole range, from the 20 hertz down to 20k hertz, 20,000 hertz. Why this now? I'm only concentrating on this Q value of that sound I don't want to hear in my mix. Instead of going from the full range, I'm just concentrating on just this part, which I just soloed it. So I can then work with my threshold and bring it down.
It dey make me dey want fall for you. But I bad to you, and you bad to me. Take a look at me and tell me what you see. So I tell her what I see. She asks,
Now, when you listen to it, you notice there's this setting, that harshness at that 10K has just disappeared. You cannot hear it. It's gone. So it's not obviously changing the frequencies of every other thing, but it's just changing the frequency of a particular spot in the frequency. It's not changing the tones. Let's just say it that way. It doesn't change the tone, but it changes the particular frequencies in the mix. So let's play. You will notice when I bypass it, I'll bypass it and engage it, then you hear the difference.
she asks the sweet figure eight or the fine face you see. I tell her no, no. She tell me, baby, do you want money? Say you want body. Me, I no send, I go give you my all and all. Give you all my this and that. Tell me what you want, my dear. Yeah. Girl, if this love is a crime, I no mind if we go prison.
The times you use dynamic EQ, most times is to when you're trying to get rid of digital harshness, de-essing, and maybe you don't want a certain frequency to poke out. Maybe you're using a guitar, you don't want that frequencies to be too harsh, maybe on the 10K or even the 250. Now, for instance, let me go to the 250. This 250 now, I feel like the vocals is muddy. Now I can just come here and reduce my range to -3 and come to the engage the dynamic and listen to the vocals, then select my threshold to the texture I want it to be. But I like the Q value because covering all the range. So let's just put it at 250. Now, see how it sounds.
If I still come back again after life, I go still come look for you. The things you're doing to me, they make me they want fall for you. But I stand by you, and you stand by me too. Girl, if this love is a crime, I don't mind if I go prison for you. If I still come back again after
So then you bypass both this so that you hear the vocals, how it sounds without and with it engaged. Bypassed.
life, I go still come look for you. The things you're doing to me, they make me they want
Engaged.
fall for you. But I bad to you, and you bad to me. Take a look at me and tell me what you see. So I tell her what I see. She asks the sweet figure
Bypass.
or the fine face you see. I
Let's
tell her
bypass
no,
it
no.
again.
She tell me, baby, do you want money? Say you want body. Me, I no send, I go give you my all and all. Give you all my this and that. Tell me what you want, my dear. Yeah.
So when I engage it, you notice these blankets just get up the vocals because when I mix, I make sure to take note of those kind of blankets in the vocals. And that's basically what I do. Take care of the blankets. If you hear it's taking off that thing you're not liking with your ears. Because when you do a normal Pro EQ, you're just taking it that frequencies and it's gone. The dynamic EQ, it's still going to have that texture, but only engaging when it passes that threshold, which is what I just did here. So let's just do a simple dynamic EQ on these vocals and it would organize it. So this level,
Girl, if this love is a crime, I no mind if I go prison for you. If I still come back again after life, I go still come look for you. The things you're doing to me, they make me the one fall for you. But I stand by you, and you stand by me too. Girl, if this love is a crime, I don't mind. I feel go prison for you. If I still come back again after life, I go still come look for you. The things you're doing to me, they make me the one fall for you. But I bad to you, and you bad to me. Take a look at me and tell me what you see. So I tell her what I see. She asks, is the sweet figure eight or the fine face you see? I tell her no, no. She tell me, baby, do you want money? Say you want body. Me, I no send, I go give you my all and all. Give you all my this and that. Tell me what you want, my dear. Yeah. Girl, if this love is a crime, I no mind. I feel go prison for you. If I still come back again after life, I go still come look for you.
So let's bypass it and see the difference again.
The things you're doing to me, they make me the one fall for you. But I stand by you, and you stand by me too. Girl, if this love is a crime, I don't mind. I feel go prison for you. If I still come back again after life, I go still come look for you.
So one thing about me, when I mix, I just make sure that I take care of the muddy frequencies, though I call it the blanket. When I notice there's this blanket removed from the nose kind of texture, that's when I know I've got my mix the way I want it to sound. And basically, that's how I do dynamic EQ. I can also do a de-essing with this, and I do it as a shelf and minus 1.5. And you can use it as a de-esser.
The things you're doing to me, they make me the one fall for you. But I bad to you, and you bad to me. Take a look at me and tell me what you see.
So let's play it in the mix, then you see how it sounds.
So I tell her what I see. She asks, is the sweet figure eight or the fine face you see? I tell her no, no. She tell me, baby, do you want money? Say you want body. Me, I don't send, I go give you my all and all. Give you all my this and that. Tell me what you want, my dear. Yeah. Girl, if this love is a crime, I no mind. I feel go prison for you. If I still come back again after life, I go still come look for you. The things you're doing to me.
So that's basically it. And you have other dynamic EQ you could use, like the Nectar 4. You can use the Nectar 4. You could use many dynamic EQ, even ozone dynamic EQ. It's all the same thing. Same principles apply. Find frequencies that are harsh to you and dynamically remove them manually till you notice that frequency is not harsh to your ear. That's how you get to use your dynamic EQ.
So guys, I hope you've learned one or two things from this video, and let me know if you're having any issues still on the comment section. Remember to like, subscribe to this channel as I bring you goodies. And yeah, with that being said, and I catch you guys in the next video. Remember to always stay productive. Peace.